Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun, and we have made it to chapter 7 of Lexi McCullen, the estranged daughter of Chris Fletcher from Love and Marriage Huntsville. And this chapter is titled Closure. And let's just get into it. So she started out thanking her parents, her stepfather, who she considers to be her real father, her mother, and her siblings, and her husband, right? She said no one really wanted her to do this. Her baby sister was the only one that was all about it. She said her father, he's very protective and he didn't want her to do it. Her mother didn't want her to do it because she didn't want her daughter to be hurt. Right. But also she said her mother kind of felt a little bad because there were some things that her mom found out, like Lexi going out, because she didn't do that in Nashville. The way they they talked to her about, if you want your own room, go to your mom's house. Or we gave you the $20,000 to do this, that, and the third, get your own car or whatever. And I don't think Lexi shared that with her mother so that she could continue to go to see her dad, to be with her siblings, because she really enjoyed being with them, right? And she said that her mom felt really bad, but she told her, don't feel bad. There are things I didn't tell you because I didn't want to not go. It's not your fault. You raised me right, and you don't have anything to be upset about. So Lexi got really emotional in this part, right? Because she was saying that she was trying to explain to her son because he's taking it real hard. His words to Lexi was, why don't they love us? And she cried at that moment. She said she's been trying to explain to him that they're not going to have a connection with that part of the family anymore. But she did say that when he turns 18, I'm guessing, because she said in 5 years, if he wants to pursue that, she will support him. Now, child, let me tell you what was going to be real bad. If Chris, not if, she let us know that Chris and all of them are watching this. They're watching it. So if Chris is watching this one, and you see what she says, and if Chris turns that baby away in 5 years, oh my goodness, Lexi's gonna have a fit. So then right before she said thank you to her entire family in Nashville, she was like, it's hurtful that she has to let that part of her life go because she will never have another connection with them. Lexi is so serious. And then she got into, y'all, I thought this was so interesting how she did it, right? At first I was a little confused and I said maybe I wasn't listening, and I wasn't. But I went back. So when she got ready to say her goodbyes to the Fletchers, she said her goodbyes to the person and the character. Let's get into it. First off, to her half-sister, she said, I love you. I wish that we could have gotten to know each other. She said, I wish that, we could have been sisters. You could have leaned on me. I could have leaned on you. And then she said to Kayla, she was like, you've never talked to me like that before. Who are you? Who were you at that table calling me out of my name? I didn't even know who you were. Then she said to my half brother, she said, I really wish I had gotten to know you, spend time with you. She said, I think you're 30 and I think you're better than what they are allowing you to be. And then she said to Chris Jr., right? She was like, I don't know if you were trying to help me at that table, but it seems like you were. So I'd like to thank you for that. I don't know if that's what you were trying to do, but that's what it felt like. Because when they were at the dinner on the show, she said that he was telling her, don't say anything, leave it alone, because they're not going to change. So she felt like he was her only savior, the only person she had at that table. So she thanked him for that. So she said to my niece, she said, I wish you love and I hope you make a family, be with a family, lean into a family that you deserve. She said, because this one that you're in, no, you don't deserve them. She was like, if you do stay with them, I hope you get some extensive therapy. And she said, I just wish you love, right? And then she said to Kiki, keep my mama name out of your mouth. Now, one time have I talked about your mama. Like, why you not with your mama? Where was your mama when my stepmama adopted you and you took my room? She didn't say all that, but basically, keep my mama name out of your mouth. And she said, because I never brought up your mama. And she said, even though my mother and I came down there to help you when they put you out, keep my mama name out your mouth. Then she said, I didn't refer to you as my stepbrother until this series. She said, but I know you. I don't know that much about you, but I know you. People used to think we were twins. We were two peas in a pod. She was like, you're so amazing. Like, she loved her stepbrother, right? Loved her stepbrother. Then she was like, Lance, how could you let all that happen at the table at that dinner? She was like, you're a father of 3 children from 3 different women. And she said his oldest daughter, even though he may not recognize it, is just like her, right? He had her, his oldest daughter, and he went and had other children and kind of not forgot about her, but she was like, I don't know if you realize it, but she's just like me. She was like, you know, she loved Lance. She loved Lance. The way she talked about him, like at the dinner party and all that, she loved him. Let's get into the stepmama. She said to my stepmom, she was like, I'm really going to miss your cooking. And we had more bad times than good, but we had good times. She said that, you know, maybe social media took over and that's what she really wanted. And she was like, you know, regardless of everything that happened, I was still your daughter. And that's unfortunate. But then she said, Lunel, you know you were wrong. The last text that you sent her mother, she said she read it. And she said the way that Lunel was at that table and the way she talked about her mom, she thought she would be more mature about it. And then Lexi went on to say that, look, I'm not saying all this because I'm trying to stop their coin. She said, if you find them to be hilarious, she said, because she watches reality TV. By all means, watch them. Let them get their coin because that's what they want. She said, but I just can't fool with them. So she didn't break up her bio dad and Chris Fletcher. She said, because they're one and the same. She said, it's unfortunate and she is disappointed in him not being the father that she needed. I'm paraphrasing. She was like, and because the door is closed, they will never have a chance to mend this. That's unfortunate. She said she has to protect herself from him, her family from him, because he's shown her over and over that he's not going to support her or be there for her, right? She said that, honestly, it's scary. Then she went on to say that the door is closed. And it's over. Chapter 7 is done. I will say this. This is the first time that I've listened, heard, talked about something that I think was so raw, right? And so honest and so pure. Somebody just pouring their heart out about their life and how things have hurt them and how they are healing. I support Lexi 100%, right? And I think what she's done is commendable. So I hope that she goes on to just flourish in her family, in her life, content creating. And I'm glad she got it off her chest. Y'all let me know what you think. If you watched all 7 chapters, what do you think about the 7th chapter? How she wrapped that up in a bow? I thought it was amazing. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.